Investigators continue to search for the cause of that devastating fire at the Finnish Labour Temple last week. The probe is being hampered, however, by a number of environmental hazards that have come about as a result of the blaze itself. As Adam Riley reports, that could leave investigators in a situation where they aren't able to pinpoint the cause.
So we know it started, somewhere beyond the second floor.
Fire investigators are not yet ready to confirm or reveal what they believe caused the fire, which destroyed the roof and upper floors of the Finnish Labour Temple. Officials with Thunder Bay Fire Rescue and the Ontario Fire Marshal's Office have spent 4 days combing the scene following the fire which broke out last Wednesday night. Fire Prevention Captain Kevin Anderson says the massive blaze caused the roof to cave in on the third floor, which, as one would expect, has hampered their work.
So now you've got the third floor, but it's covered by a roof, a heavy roof, old roof, new roof, drywall, lath and plaster, right? The area that, sure, if we could get there and the roof was still there, it would be much easier. But now that the roof has collapsed, we can't look at that area of origin that we're suspecting.
Compounding that is the fact, according to Anderson, that every hour a fire burns, it just spreads further. And considering the fire burned for almost 24 hours, the entire third floor is now a heavily charred, collapsed husk, meaning investigators may never get up there, but they have turned to a different investigative angle.
We've been interviewing, people that were in the building that day, going through the steps and, again, trying to find that area of origin, but unfortunately, most of that third floor has collapsed in or it's not safe to go into. So that makes it difficult because we can't go to that area of origin.
In several interviews with TBT News, building owner Brad McKinnon said he believed he knew the origin of the fire, but wanted fire officials to be the ones to confirm that cause. Anderson says he and the other investigators are still unable to provide a definitive answer, as there is a scientific method they must follow.
We look at the area of origin, look at patterns, see where things spread from. So until we can put our eyes on that area, we can't determine. We have to actually see something in terms of char patterns, burn patterns, to really confirm what it is.
From what investigators have seen on the inside, it appears much of the devastation was isolated to the roof and third floor area thanks to the efforts of Thunder Bay Fire Rescue. And the main floor and the basement, where the beloved Hoido restaurant resides, were relatively unscathed, save for some smoke and water damage. Meaning despite the collapse of the roof, there isn't a concern for a complete collapse of the building. Investigators will likely wrap up their probe later this week. Adam Riley, TBT News.